Hello fellow YouTubers and Camaro lovers. My name's Greg, and I'm going to be making several videos. It's the first time I've ever done this. I've owned several Camaros, but this is the first time I'm going to make videos of me step by step redoing everything. Let me show you. This is my 1980 Camaro Z28. Here's a little story behind it. I did some checking on the cowl plate there and found out that this was made in March, the 4th week of March in Norwood, Ohio in 1979. It was sold. I bought it off Craigslist for $2,500. I traded a truck for it, which I basically had $2,500 into. So I do a lot of trading. So Camaro fanatic, so I got this. I just got rid of another Camaro that I had completely redone. It was 550 horsepower. It was awesome. I'll include a video of that right before I sold it as well to this. But this is the beginning of my newest adventure. This will probably be a year or so, but I should be able to have it done within a year. But I'm going to completely disassemble this, take the motor out, transmission out, subframe, and I'm going to completely redo it, the body and everything. Anyways, this car is a T-top car. Cowl plate says that it was originally a blue velour, or a blue, oh gosh, what's the name of it? It was blue interior, cloth. There we go, couldn't think of the word. Blue cloth interior with a blue exterior lacquer. As you can see now, it is white as all can be. T-tops are in good shape. The seals are actually good, even though it's really rough around the edges. But nothing's misaligned. Everything's still in good shape. Windshield's cracked. Definitely needs a new windshield and new seals. But like I said, all the glass is going to come out of this anyways. I'm taking this thing down to metal. Also, when I bought the car, when we traded, he told me it was a 350 that had been punched out. He wasn't sure. The motor had been rebuilt when he had it. He had it for 4 years and it sat in his garage. It did nothing. It didn't have a fender or none of the fender wells or anything like that. He added all these to it, he said. The wiring had been hacked because the people that got it before him was going to make it a race car. So they hacked up the wiring in the dash, so needless to say, none of the gauges work inside. They really did do a hack job on the wiring. It has newer tires and the centerline rims, which I like. I'll probably keep those for now until I'm more of a Krager type guy. I like the deep dish Kragers. But all the glass is going to come out of this. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to turn it back to its original blue lacquer, or maybe even a darker blue. I really love blue. So I'm going to turn it into blue. But as you can see, all the rockers and everything are very solid on this car for being a Michigan car. It was made in Norwood, Ohio. I don't know what its life has been, but for being here in Michigan, it is a very solid car. One thing they did do is they did a hack job on the, you can see the big exhaust down there too. They did a hack job. If you can see the bar there just to the left, they tied the car to the subframe to try and make it stiffer. Because like I said, the guys said that they were going to make it a race car. Well, why you would make a race car out of a T-top car, I have no idea. But anyways, it was an it's sold as an automatic. But then I opened the door up and was going to start going into the dash and finding out just how bad the hack job was. And lo and behold, look what I found. Do you see that, fellas? There's 3 pedals there. Yes, that is the clutch pedal. This car is an automatic right now, but it's a stick shift car. So whoever had the intentions of doing that are idiots. But anyways, the car is pretty solid inside. The floors are not rusted through. They're solid underneath. But once again, let me see if I can show you a side view. There's that bar I was telling you about. They welded it to the subframe right there, and it goes all the way back just before at the wheels. So that will be getting cut off. Oh, I see there is some here on the pinch weld down here. It's going to need to be redone. But they got the great big tubers, headers going down. Some of this stuff is going to need to be repaired. I don't know if you could, the camera's showing this, but the little holes like right here and here around the cowl plate, it's still pretty solid, but it's pitting really bad, and it just needs to be, that metal work needs to be redone. There was leaves and dirt and everything packed all in these vents when I got it. I took it to the car wash and I gunked the crap out of it. Of course, before I did that though, I vacuumed everything out that I could, and then I just power washed the crap out of it, which in turn brung water into my dash down here, and I found out that these holes are causing water to go right directly into the car. So that's going to be my first issue when I take it all apart. They've done some kind of wiring hack job on it too. For some reason or another, when you start the car, it will run and idle okay. I've adjusted the carburetor. It's a new 650 Holley or Ellerbrock carburetor on there. It was revving really high when I got it. I mean, they'd done nothing right on this car. But anyways, when you go to shut it off, it will continue to run for about 5 or 6 more seconds after you shut the power off. And then it shuts off like it's running out of gas. Not like you just cut the power off to the distributor. For some reason or another, there's a continuous 5 or 6 seconds of power running to that distributor, keeping the motor running. And I will give you an example of that now. Not a bad sounding car. But watch this. Now count. I'm going to shut this key off and you'll see. It's off. See how it continues to run for a couple more seconds, and then it acts like it runs out of gas. Not that the power got shut off to it. So they've got a hack job that they run there. You know, this is supposed to be the temperature gauge. It's going to have to be redone. And anyways, I'm yanking the motor out of this when I take the subframe and everything out of it, and I'm buying a Muncie 4-speed or a Tremec. I did a lot of investigating already. A Tremec or a Muncie will line up to this 350 pretty good and go in right and fit pretty nice in this car. So I'm going to do continuous videos and put them on YouTube as it follows. Getting ready to move here in about 2 months from my house that I live at now. This garage is too small, and I just started a new management job, so I'm going to be moving, same kind of area, but just buying a bigger home with a much bigger garage. So things will be delayed for, I don't know, about another month. I'm out of here at the end of August. So, and this is July 7th or 8th, no, July 8th, I think. So I will be, and that's another car I just picked up yesterday. It's a little Saturn. I got to replace the transmission in that. It's gonna be my 35 miles to the gallon freaking little beater around town, out in the country. My wife's gone in our MKX right now. It usually parks right here. But I need to replace the windshield in that too. That's a good running little car. I just picked that up a couple days ago. You're not going to believe it. For like $500. It's got 130,000 miles on it. A Saturn SC1. Single overhead cam, 1.9 liter, automatic. Awesome little car. I never thought I would enjoy a Saturn, but that car drives great. Just got to replace the transmission. It's the fuel pump seal, or I mean the transmission pump seal is dumping transmission fluid after it warms up after about 6 miles. Starts dumping transmission fluid on the ground. So I'm going to replace that. Anyways, guys, I made a long enough video of rambling on. Hope you like the Camaro. Wait till you see it next year. If you guys follow it, please give me likes. I will make improvements on my video taking. I might have done a lot of rambling. This is my first time, so please be easy on me. I'm a virgin when it comes to YouTubing. So hope you guys like the car, and I hope you like what I'm going to do to it. It's going to be an awesome stick shift Muncie 4-speed T-top Camaro when I'm done. Bye.